best number one selling cars in the world. Did you guys know that? Number one selling car around the world is the Toyota Corolla. Well, it used to be anyway. But with the Hyundai and Kia, I don't know. Okay, we are to stay on this road for 7 more miles, but we still have 27 miles left to go. See, another thing that I realized that if I did not leave the way I left this afternoon, who knows, somebody would have ousted me on that parking lot when I'm already into my 18th hour or my 24-hour on a reset, and that would have just really mess things up, you know. And get this, even though I had my reset started at, what was it, 4 o'clock, my reset would have been completed more than 34 hours because I needed that 1 or that 2 nights of midnight and 5 a.m. Let's just say from the moment you park until 34 hours later, if your 34-hour later was at 2 o'clock in the morning, you still couldn't go because you have to finish that 2 more hours until you reach 5:01 a.m. So it's not an actual 34-hour reset. It becomes 36 hours and 1 minute because you need that 2-hour period between midnight and 5 a.m. I wonder how they arrived to all of these laws. Do they really have scientific studies when they do this, or they just, let's just do this and do that, and this sounds good, this sounds good, or they, you know, like speeding tickets, do they have a formula to, or whatever kind of citation that they use, this offense equals this amount of money? By the way, Bill in California, I think it was you that warned me about the I-15 overpass that was burned. Yes, I did. I did come across that today in Victor, California. It turns out there's an overpass they were building, and you know, when they build the overpass, they have all these rebars and plywood and wood to support the whole thing before they pour out the concrete and all that stuff, right? Well, the whole thing burned down. You should have seen the amount of steel that was all burned. I would imagine they can't use that steel no more, because that's all been, you know, tempered and whatever else. City of Thousand Oaks.
Keep to the left on US 101 Ventura.
Okay, Blue, we still got 2 miles to go. You better work hard on it, Blue. I am. It'll be a real shame, Blue, if that concrete truck passes you. Uh, 28 more miles to go. Sure glad I topped off my tanks, Blues tanks, in Kingman, Arizona this morning. Back it down, Blue, back it down. Watch out for them rattlesnakes.
In 1/2 mile, keep to the left on US 101 Ventura.
Where in the world are those beaches that Jesse keeps talking about? Oh. Couple of black and whites over here. He's investigating something. Sounds like a big crash.
Keep to the left on US 101 Ventura. Continue on this road for 10 miles.
All right, 20 more miles to our destination. 26 minutes left to drive. Camarillo, Oxnard 19. There we go. Okay, 7 more miles to our next turn off. Jeez, this is longer than this video is longer than a Steven Spielberg movie, right? I mean, look at how long was the Titanic for? I think it was 3 hours. The bad thing about watching Steven Spielberg movies is, you know, once you sit in the movie theater, you're stuck. You can't go to the bathroom anymore. Nice thing about watching my show, you hit the pause button and you go potty for as long as you want, and even let YouTube load it a little bit at a time because your internet's too slow. Aha. I wonder if this people are even open tomorrow. Here's a question for you, Jesse. Let's say these guys are willing to load it tomorrow. Do you think I should go grab it and break my 34-hour reset? I don't think so, right? Way station. Oh dear. Traffic merge left. Okay, what about the scale? What about the scale? What do we do with the scale here? Is it open? Is it closed? What? Doesn't say.
Steep downgrade ahead.
You know what? Better be safe than sorry, right? It doesn't say open or closed. Oh, I'm glad I did. Look at that. There are actually trucks here. You see? See how that works? Wow, they dug this place out just to put a scale in?
700 feet, keep to the right of Ventura Freeway, US 101. Steep downgrade ahead. Way station ahead.
Now this is...
Right of Ventura Freeway, US 101.
This is interesting, right? Alright, we gotta get on the empty scale here. Sure glad I was almost about to bypass the scale. Yep, I was almost about to bypass that scale because that other truck was just going straight ahead. And I did not see any sign that says open or closed, flashing or not flashing. I'm sure glad I stopped. Thank you, Lord. Watch downhill speed.
In 2.5 miles, take exit 52.
Was
Santa Rosa Road.
We're certainly. Yeah, I can honestly say I've never been there before. Never. I wonder what the elevation is here. Five hundred and 50 feet so far. Camarillo Springs Road. So I take it this drops all the way down to the ocean? Speaking of weird ideas, I got one for you. Now you guys know that I live out there in the Pacific Ocean in the Philippines, right? I've always thought that if I could just dip my finger into the Pacific Ocean here in California, and in a split second I could emerge back home in the Camiguin Island. Since the ocean is connected, since salt water is highly, what was that word?
Half mile, take exit 52. Pleasant Valley Road, Santa Rosa Road, and then turn left at 0.3 miles.
Since salt water is highly, oh, I had it, I lost it.
Take exit 52. Pleasant Valley Road, Santa Rosa Road, and then turn left at 0.3 miles.
Highly conductive. What?
In 1/4 mile, turn left on Pleasant Valley Road.
It says no trucks over 2 axles. And Tom wants me to go over there?
Turn left on Pleasant Valley Road.
Tom, what are you trying to do, Tom? Get me in trouble?
Continue on this road for 3.2 miles.
Yeah, you guys saw that sign over there, right? No trucks over 2 axles. there's no pilot truck stop here. The closest one is 30 miles. Where do I park here? Where do I park? Exit 55, there we go. We're only 8 miles away to our destination. With 10 minutes left to drive. And of course it has to be a red light. Cutting it way too close here, Johnny. Be good. Way too close. Okay, we are to make a right turn on Hoinemi Road, which is 4 miles away. The name of the road is Huenema. Let me start over. Hueneme Road. Hoinami. I must be picking up produce. I gotta be picking up produce here. Sure glad I didn't take that exit earlier. You know, I got a bad feeling that this place might be in the middle of nowhere with no facilities, nothing to eat. I think I'm gonna turn around. I saw a couple of trucks over there that was parked next to Del Taco. Well, let's go see what it is. Before we let our mind go wild, let's go see what it is. There you go. 5 miles to go with 3 minutes left to drive. Laguna Ranch. Hoynimi Road. Address we're going to is 3000 East Hoynimi Road. Wow, who needs a Del Taco if you can have a food cart like that? Right? Who needs a Del Taco?